sitting in the bus at Torpedo Reserve near Cat, and it's windy and raining, and what's better to do than a bit of knitting and a bit of reading, and might as well do a little bit of video editing, which is long overdue. So in our last episode, we've rented out our house, took off 5 Mile Bay Taupo, Waikanae Beach, then on to Wellington to see Jaden, and then we found a real good spot at Marfells Beach. We stayed there a couple of days and enjoyed a couple of long walks. Then a couple of days in Kaikoura and then on to Christchurch, where we caught up for family for a few days. We left Christchurch and headed for Littleton in the Akaroa area, as we've never been there before and there's heaps to explore. There was an intention to stay at a dock campsite, Godley Head campsite. After Littleton, we just started climbing and climbing and climbing. And climbing and climbing. The road was very, very narrow with a drop off, and it wasn't very nice at all. I was okay with the road, but Raewyn definitely wasn't impressed, and she hates heights and she just wanted to get out of it. Well, just before we hit the Earth's stratosphere, I found a place to turn around and take my unhappy petrified co-driver back to sea level. We had a nice lunch at the harbour at Littleton while my co-driver calmed down a bit, and then we decided let's get out of there and head west. Littleton and Akaroa will have to come later on. Gee, I love tunnels. This is a long tunnel. Our spot for the night was a really cool spot called Lake Pearson. Really lovely. Enjoyed that one. Always love driving through the Arthur's Pass with the Otira Viaduct. Always impressed with it, doesn't matter how many times I see it. And of course, a great coffee stop in the gravel pit to be entertained by a digger. Small detour to have a look at Lake Brunner and straight to Greymouth for some of their famous fish and chops.
You like these chips?
Definitely a nice place to eat our fish and chops. We headed out of Greymouth and came across the Brunner Mine Disaster Memorial, where I think 65 miners were killed in 1826 when there was a massive explosion. It was really sad looking around. There's heaps of the old ruins and they're very, very interesting. There's remnants of old brickworks there, and I'm sure they mined clay for the bricks as well as coal. After Greymouth, I wanted to check out this little place I'd heard about on a blog called Nelson Creek, and we weren't disappointed. Awesome little place. check out the awesome looking little pub and have a beer and burger with the locals. It was a great time, and man, look at the size of the burger. Woo, I love beer. Oh, thank goodness for the diesel heater. Nelson Creek was another little mining settlement. There's plenty of ruins and tunnels and water races to explore. It was a great time. Slab Hut Creek, a real good campsite for next time. Had a look around Reefton. It was quite a cool little town. I went to the museum there, that was good.
Hi, I'm Mick the Miner. Thanks for that. Welcome to the Quartzopolis Mine. Come on in and have a look around.
Next stop was the Kawatiri campsite. Looked like it was going to be pretty boring, but in the end it was really good. It's a historic railway site, and it had a really long tunnel to walk through. Interesting walks. And I love tunnels. Hey, I think that's about enough for this episode. In the next episode though, we check out Golden Bay, we stay at St. Anard, we go from Blenheim to Picton, taking the coast road, and was it as bad as the Godley Head road? Where else do we go? From Picton, we actually checked out the Queen Charlotte Sounds. If you fellas think these are choice videos, please subscribe, hit that notification button, and follow Raewyn and Rob on the next part of their road trip.